Democratic Party.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, in a budget where the tax relief has disproportionately benefited high-earning individuals and developers, a one-time $150 check and a failure to index income assistance just seems cruel. Yesterday, the Minister of Community Services justified this decision, saying that year over year, indexing is usually about $10, $15, $20. What we decided is it's better to put a lump sum in people's pockets. I have to ask about that math. Based on last year's inflation, a single adult would have seen $300 this year from indexing. Is the Premier leaving thousands of Nova Scotians behind based on some bad math?
I recognize the Honourable Premier.
Madam Speaker, we know and we feel it as a compassionate government the need to do everything we can to support Nova Scotians. That's why we've increased income assistance rates by $300 a month for those that are not able to attach to the workforce. That's why we have allowed those that are expected to reattach to the workforce, that we're helping to reattach to the workforce, that are in income assistance, allow more of them, enable more of them to keep more of the money they earn to support them as they reattach to the workforce. We are doing what we can. There's always more to be done, Madam Speaker, but I would find it interesting. I appreciated what my colleague, the minister, said when he pointed out that we've done more in that one thing, and he did more as minister in 1 week than the NDP did in 5 years. That math not being challenged, Madam Speaker, because it's absolutely true.
I recognize the Leader of the New Democratic Party on her first supplementary.
Mr. Speaker, while this government celebrates a top-up for some recipients, which is in fact an adherence to a court decision, so thank you for complying with the law, and a small one-time top-up, the fact of the matter is that income assistance rates in this province are too low to live on. They land people in food banks, hospitals, and ultimately in tents and shelters. We have the second lowest income assistance rates in Canada, thousands of dollars lower than in other provinces. And this is the third budget where government has not indexed those rates. When will the government allow DCS workers to start giving clients adequate support and stop having to hand them tents?
I recognize the Honourable Premier.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Yes, this government does comply with the law. Strangely, that's an oddity in this chamber, but we do comply with the law. This is a budget, $16.5 billion of investments, $16.5 billion going all into the hands of Nova Scotians, investments in Nova Scotians. We're proud of the work that we're able to do to support Nova Scotians. We know there's more work to be done, and we will continue to invest in Nova Scotians in every possible way we can. But that increased income assistance for those that are not able to return to the workforce, that is a significant investment, and it dwarfs anything that any government did before ours.
I recognize the Honourable Leader of the New Democratic Party on her final supplementary.
$16.5 billion, and they couldn't index income assistance. People sleeping rough in our province receive the lowest available income assistance rate, $380 a month. Food, necessities, and medication costs alone are more than this, let alone housing. Advocates are perplexed by the lack of action being taken right now, given the current rate of inflation. Can the Premier explain why all income assistance recipients can't get the same amount to at least give people a fighting chance to get back on their feet?
The Honourable Premier.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. And of course, we know, and I know that the opposition likes to ignore this simple fact, but as a government, we have chosen to do a number of targeted supports that are in addition to income assistance, targeted supports to help people and meet them where we can meet them. I will acknowledge that there is lots of work to do, and as government, we do what we can. We always wish we could do more. We always wish we could do more, but we do what we can. And this is a budget that is about building up Nova Scotia. It's about supporting Nova Scotians. It's about investing in Nova Scotians. And I hope that the member opposite can get behind Nova Scotians like we are, like Nova Scotians are, and push this province forward.
I night.